Hi, on the Galleys menu today, we have butternut squash, apple cider soup, garnished with some apple pie spice croutons. It is fall, y'all. To start, I'm going to add about a fourth of a cup of apple cider to my pan over medium-high heat. And I'm going to add one shallot that's roughly chopped and 3 cloves of garlic roughly chopped. And I just want that to simmer for about 3 minutes. I just want it to become soft. I don't want any color to get on these. While this is simmering, I'm going to get my butternut squash ready, and I have about a 2.5-pound squash. Now cut your squash in little like 1-inch squares and try to get them all around the same size so that they cook evenly. All right, so I maybe went a minute too long because I'm getting a little color in there because my apple cider is all cooked away. But we're going to add our squash. The other night, I made butternut squash soup with butternut squash, cauliflower, and fennel all roasted up and then pureed. It was really delicious. So to this, we're going to add 2 cups of chicken stock and 1 cup of apple cider. So I'm going to do a little bit of white pepper because I don't want the black pepper flakes going through my soup. And a big pinch of salt, kosher salt. And I want to bring this to a boil, and then we're going to simmer it about 20 minutes until it's all nice and tender. So for my croutons, I'm using whole wheat bread. And I think I want these croutons to be fairly small to garnish my soup with. And I think that will be about a nice size. Now I'm using my whole wheat bread, but you can honestly use any kind of bread that you would like. So I have just a little over 2 cups of bread cubes, and to that I'm going to add a big heaping teaspoon of our apple pie spice blend and give that a shake. And I've got a tablespoon and a half of butter, and I'm just going to drizzle and shake and drizzle and shake. Add a pinch of salt. When it's the one that got away. And then I'm just going to taste one. I want to make sure that that's enough seasoning. And I think we can handle some more, so I'm going to go ahead and do another half a teaspoon. Because I really want these to have that apple pie spice taste to them. 350, 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to do like an apple cider cream drizzle as another garnish. And to do that, I'm going to take a half a cup sour cream. We're going to use 1/2 cup sour cream for this recipe. We're going to put a 1/4 cup in there, and then a 1/4 cup I'm going to put in this bowl. And then this is my brown sugar apple cider syrup. And I'm going to start with a tablespoon and just see what I think of that. So let's taste after 1 tablespoon. Wow, it's delicious. I think I'm just going to add maybe a half of a tablespoon. It's good, but it's light. I kind of want to bring that forward a little bit. So I think we'll do another half tablespoon. So delicious. Now I'm going to put this either in a squeeze bottle or I can put it in a pastry bag so that I can drizzle it across the top of the soup. My 20-minute timer went off, and just to be sure, I want to make sure that this is going to be soft enough to puree, and it looks perfect. You don't really want to go too long because like even like doing your potatoes, they can just really get waterlogged. So I'm going to turn that heat off and bring out the immersion blender and blend this. I do still have my croutons. They were taking a little longer. So they're almost done. And let's give it a whirl. Now, I find that if you just kind of get it started this way, it keeps it from splashing up on you. And then I'm going to add that half cup of sour cream. And now, of course, we want to taste and see if we need to add a little more salt. It's really delicious. It's a little too hot to decide, but I think I'm going to add just a pinch of kosher salt. Isn't it beautiful? Now, this is the consistency I like, but I know some people like their pureed soups really thick. And if you do, just cut back 1 cup of chicken stock instead of 2 cups. Now, let's get this garnished. And we have that beautiful cream that we made. And I'm just going to be very not artistic. And still have our croutons in here. And I'm going to garnish with a few of those croutons on top. So in about 30 minutes, start to finish, you can have this beautiful butternut squash, apple cider soup on the table with a little apple spice cream and croutons seasoned with apple pie spice. It's delicious. I hope you enjoyed this recipe today, and I'll see you all later. Thanks for being here. And until next time, safe cruising.